That's his bedroom?
Yes, so
you wouldn't want to stay the night, would you?
Would this put you off in any way?
Absolutely, 100%.
We're going to look round the rest of the house.
Yeah.
The reason you're not going with us is you couldn't take the insults I'm going to hurl at you.
36-year-old bachelor Daniel Westley is mad about rockets.
3, 2, 1.
His hobby might be reaching for the stars, but his home doesn't get out of the dumps.
Just happened over 7 years. It started getting mucky, and a little bit more mucky, then a little bit more mucky, and I grew to be used to it, basically.
It's not just filthy, it's crawling. Dan works 6 days a week in the family business, but it's his rockets which make him a hit with his 7-year-old nephew, Eli.
They're very heavy. I do enjoy seeing Uncle Dan because he's just my sort of man, the kind of man which I really like.
But the state of the house means that Eli isn't allowed to visit Dan.
Eli would love to go around to Uncle Dan's flat and see all his stuff, but there's no way I'm letting a child of mine in his house in its current state.
I can't relax because I've got nowhere to relax. I can't cook properly. I can't have friends round. It definitely impacts upon my love life because I can't bring anyone home. And I think they'd run a mile if they saw the toilet especially.
Eli is desperate to visit his Uncle Dan, so he sent a video appeal to the cleaning queens Kim Woodburn and Aggie Mackenzie.
Hi, my name is Edo, and my Uncle Dan needs your help. Mum says his house is too untidy and he can't come out and play with his toys. Please, Kim and Aggie, come and help.
Oh, Agsy. Oh, Agsy.
So cute. How can I resist that?
Just can't, Agsy.
I know.
We gotta go.
We gotta go.
For years, Kim and Aggie have wondered just how these filth offenders live amongst the mess. Now they've decided to find out. With Eli's mum's help, hidden cameras are being installed in Dan's flat. It's time for this rocket man to face the music.
Oh, you need another big rocket, you.
Oh, and you'll get it. Oh, will you get it? Come on.
Portishead, we have a problem. The covert cam shows Dan is oblivious to the rubbish around him. He spends more time at his dirty desk than anywhere else in the house, making the lounge his most important room. What will the cleaning queens think when they see it for themselves?
Oh! Yes, get him in. What sort of a state is this, for goodness sake, to be living in?
Oh, don't know.
Oh, my good God, have you seen this?
Some of the dirt is worn away by your fingerprints. How can you bear it? I mean, it's scattered with rockets everywhere, for goodness sake.
Oh, they're my prized possessions.
Your home
toys
isn't your
everywhere.
prized possession, is it, dear?
When did you last have a social visit in here?
Last person in here was actually a policeman to talk to me about my explosives licence.
Not still here, buried under that chair, is he? Right, we're going to look round the rest of the house.
Yeah.
The reason you're not going with us is you couldn't take the insults I'm going to hurl at you.
Do relax in here, Dan. Why don't you?
In the kitchen, the cooker is so clogged with grease, Dan only ever uses the microwave, which is more than can be said for the bin. Cleaning in that sink, Dan. You're having a laugh.
Oh, my goodness. It's horrendous.
Ag.
Oh, Kim, just be careful with that. I'm serious. I bet there's listeria and salmonella in there.
Oh, look
I know.
at the plug.
There's a pubic hair in the middle of it all.
And how many years is
here?
Oh, don't turn away.
I mean, a prize for guessing what this once was.
Dan takes care to clean his teeth, but not his toilet. This bathroom hasn't seen the bleach in years.
Oh, my God. Look at the state of this. Oh, no.
Actually, what's that?
Are you mad, woman?
Kim, Kim!
Why do these people always poo-poo black? And he's got the Queen's Union Jack. Oh, my God.
That's right. Scrub away. Nowhere is safe from Kim and Aggie's prying eyes. How can he sleep surrounded by a gigantic jumble of junk?
And this is the love nest, the bed of action. I doubt it, like all these... This is a sleeping attire. This will be a turn on, won't it, Aggie?
Oh, my good God. It's like the inside of a chimney here. It's like it's the Ace of Spades, Kim. Let's get him in here.
Daniel! Have you seen all this?
Yeah.
It's hell in here.
What serious chance you think you've got of getting a girl here?
None, probably.
You know what, Dan? We're going to find out. Come on, I got a plan. Out you go.
Time for some tough love. As a committed filth offender, Dan needs that final push to get him on the road to redemption. So it's time to hit the high street for a few home truths.
Would you date him at all?
Okay, I think the answer would have to be no, definitely.
Oh, what's that? That's his bedroom, you say?
That's his bedroom?
Yes, it's so
You wouldn't
much.
want to stay the night, would you?
Tell me, would this put you off in any way?
Absolutely, 100%.
I wouldn't want him to cook me a meal.
I've not done you a bit of good.
It probably has.
Do you think it
Probably
has?
has, I think so. It's motivation.
Oh, we're on the way to getting your girlfriend, kiddo. Get that place cleaned up.
Maybe.
That's got his cylinders firing. Time to give this passion-killing flat some pulling power. The first step to cleanliness is the clear-out. Aggie's on bug safari to find out just how unhealthy the flat is.
I can't imagine sitting at this desk and trying to do some work. The average keyboard has more bacteria per square inch than a toilet seat. I can't imagine what the reading on this one's going to be.
Now cleaning can commence. The first mission is the mildew, a fungus that thrives in damp environments.
Right, come on, young man. Let's be having you. Now, to live in a room full of this mould, truly, it's terribly dangerous, you know. There are spores in here can do you untold damage, and you are an asthmatic.
Yeah.
Ventilate your house. If you don't, I'll get rid of it now. In a month's time, it'll start again. Now, I've got my proprietary cleaner here. Everything's built into it, the bacteria killer, the cleaner of the spores. But I want to give us alternatives, non-chemical. Let's start with this one. I stand about 20 centimetres away. I'm going to give it a good dousing. It comes off quite easily, actually. I mean, it's not exactly rocket science. There's an awful lot of bleach in this, I can smell it.
I can smell the bleach,
But you see, bleach kills bacteria. You can put it on these plastic windows, melamines and things like that, but you can't put it on wood, anything. I'm going to leave that for about 4 or 5 minutes. Another method I'm going to use, this is your non-chemical. I have 2 paper cups full of water, and I'm simply going to take tea tree oil. Kills bacteria. I mean, they say put 5 or 10, or to hell with that, we're in a bad way. I've just thrown and thrown. I've had about 20 drops in there. I mean, it's called desperation, dear. You see, look.
It's coming off.
Yes, and this is so harmless for you to stand beside.
Yeah. It smells nice.
It does.
Yeah.
Now, just watch this. It is absolutely incredible,
Wow.
my love.
It's been gathering dirt for 7, 8, maybe more years. I didn't think it would come straight off.
Are you going to do this side? Go on, my love.
Right.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Yeah. My proprietary, my non-chemical. They do the same job. Clean cloths. You know how to do it. Get on with it. No slacking.
This year, Kim and Aggie want to get these muckmakers doing as much as possible themselves. Fortunately, Dan won't be flying solo.
Now listen, girls. If you see him lazing around, get him going. Come on.
3, 2, 1. Cleaners are go. But there's no rest for Dan.
I noticed you've got lots of inhalers around this room, so you've got difficulty breathing at night, haven't you?
Well, generally, yeah.
Right, it might have something to do with this. Watch.
Yeah.
What do you think they are?
I'd guess at dust mites.
Every year, you're shedding enough skin to feed 1.5 million of them.
Blimey.
I I suspect there are easily 10 million dead and alive dust mites in this mattress. And the poo from all of these mites is contributing towards your difficulty in breathing. So we're going to wash the bedding and you are going to vacuum the mattress.
Ooh.
Yes. That is phenomenal. Now, I want to test for the level of dust mites in here. I suspect it might be rather high. So I've got a binding solution here. Just going to put it in, like a nice little gunge. No, you can buy these on the internet, actually. I've got some litmus paper here, and basically, the darker the colour, the more dust mites you have. Oh my goodness. No hesitation. It's got straight to heavy. There's no arguing with that, is there?
Oh, blimey.
And if Dan vacuums his mattress every week, it'll help keep those dust mites at bay. But there's one little mite who's particularly keen to see Dan keep up the hard work.
What would you like us to do for your uncle, then?
Like, has been tidied up, because it is quite messy. Well, it was last time I saw it.
Would you be very kind enough to help me clean a couple of things in that house?
I would be kind enough to do that.
And thank you very much indeed. You're a fine young man, aren't you? I like your uncle, you're lovely.
But charm won't help Dan with his most terrifying assignment yet.
My good God, look at that.
Oh, good.
And Kim goes into orbit.
Get off the set!
Oh, boy.
Cheek.
Okay. 36-year-old bachelor Dan Westley has many passions in life, including amateur dramatics.
There you go.
He's not so keen on cleaning. One of the few to have risked a visit is Dan's friend Karen.
The state of his house at the moment is quite really affecting him. He can't have friends around. He couldn't have a woman around, you know, because most women would want to be in that. And it's not going to make him find a decent wife, is it?
Kim and Aggie are teaching Dan the basics of how to clean. And after just one day of hard graft, it seems to be sinking in.
I can't believe how clean some of the rooms have come up so far. I know it's not finished yet, but they're looking brilliant. The place smells fresh. It smells like I've just done a load of laundry or something. It's got that lovely lemony freshness about it. Yeah, it's incredible. It's incredible.
His nephew Eli isn't allowed to visit until the flat is cleaned up, so he's desperate to do what he can to help.
We found this mirror in your uncle's place. It's disgusting. You could write in it. It's disgusting. Will you help me clean it?
Yes.
Good. Now, I'm going to show you what you do. You pour those two in there. I'm putting just ordinary tap water, my love. Now, I've got white plain vinegar. 2 full caps. Right?
Yes.
Now, haven't finished yet, though. See this pretty hand soap? Just literally the smallest amount of smiggy. It just helps to clean. It smells nice. On goes the top, and we're ready for action. Will you spray the mirror? Not too wet, but give it a good old spray. I'm relying on you. I'm sure you'll do a marvellous job.
Okay, I'll put some elbow grease in.
Put some elbow grease in. You're a tough young man, aren't you? Oh, well done, well done.
You do it very quickly, can't I?
Now, when I was a little girl, we used to clean our windows and mirrors, not with rags, newspapers. And we're going to take it all off. Now watch. You will be... do you see all this dirt? Do you see all this dirt coming off? I'm gathering all the filth. Right, now, Eli, take another piece of paper, my love. Oh, screw it up in your hand. Go on, let's see you polishing. Go on, you start. And put some elbow grease into it, my love. You want one with each hand? Well, I'm all for a worker. Go on. Give it, come on. Go. See, the vinegar clears all grease and muck and leaves a streak-free finish. I think that's pretty darn good. What's your opinion of that? Now,
Fantastic.
don't be stealing my job. When they see you on telly, they'll be firing me and employing you to be with Aggie. What do you say to that?
I feel quite sorry for that, you know. I know you will retire someday, I can tell that.
How old do you think I am?
I think you might be about 70.
70? I've had
Might
enough.
be.
Get off this set. 70? Get off the set. Get off the set.
Ah, boy.
While Kim deals with that bombshell, Dan prepares for a shock of his own. The results are back from the lab.
Dan, these results are unlike anything I've ever seen before. Your house is dominated by an organism called bacillus. In fact, it's killing off everything else. It's so powerful. And it's quite likely that you'll get symptoms like food poisoning from that.
Oh dear.
It was on the toilet brush here. Fair dues, you might say. But also on your mattress and inside the fridge. How do you feel about that?
Not so good.
Now, I also found dermatophytes on your mattress and your dish towel. Okay, this is a fungus that can cause ringworm on a child's face. That could be your nephew. That actually makes you look as if you live in a dirty house, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. I've got to say, yeah.
Now, this Staphylococcus was on your keyboard. It's a really invasive bacterium and it can affect every organ and tissue in your body. It can give you pus-forming diseases like this carbuncle there.
Oh,
it's like
horrible.
burnt cheese on toast.
Oh, that's horrible.
Dan, as far as I'm concerned, it's not so much the place is dirty and that's why Eli's not coming here. I think this is far more a serious issue, actually, all these bacteria.
Definitely going to have to change my ways.
With renewed vigour, Dan joins the team as they fight their way through the filth and grime.
I've had a real sense of achievement doing this. It's like when I build a rocket, it's the same kind of like, you can't describe it. It's just incredible. Well, I want to grab the feather dusters and just dust away.
To infinity and beyond! But there's one job that stops him in his tracks. This is desperate, Dan.
Now, Dan, I'm doing the dreaded job now. Your toilet.
The toilet.
Believe me, I'm not looking forward to this. I'm going to put 3 parts borax. It's a natural multi-purpose cleaner. It's smashing. 1 part pure lemon juice. I've got to make the mixture so much that it doesn't drip down the sides of the loo. It sticks on and eventually it does loosen itself and drop to the bottom. So all I do is, you see, get as much as I can out. Not in the bath, not in the sink. Now, I'm just going to coat it all round, my love, so we can really shift this stuff. Look, 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 oh! My good God, I'm working a miracle. Look at that.
Oh,
Not friendly, is it?
it's not, no.
We should leave this for about, I'd say 10 minutes, quarter of an hour. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go in. I'm excited about this, you know, Dan. I am, honestly.
I'm intrigued to see how it works.
Now, I'm going to take very fine sandpaper, moisten the sandpaper, because you don't want to scratch it. And I'm going to do this. Do you see how this is all coming off?
It is.
Just grab that piece, please. Now, let us watch the muscles going. No tickling, get rough. Don't stop until everything's off. I'll be back shortly, love. All right. Thank you, my love.
See you later.
Thanks.
News of Dan's progress spreads fast. Mum drops by with provisions for the troops.
So, Rosemary, we're getting Dan cleaned up slowly, gradually. When was the last time you were in there?
Years and years ago.
Why is that then?
He wouldn't let me in.
He wouldn't let you in?
No.
Right, have you any idea why he wouldn't let you in?
Well, I think because he was just didn't like Mum seeing it.
So, what do you hope for Dan in the future?
Well, I'd hope that he'd get clean, stay clean, meet a very nice girl, have some kids and settle down and
you think
live
that
his
would
life
suit
properly.
him? Do you think that would suit
Oh,
him?
absolutely, absolutely. And I think he'd be much happier.
It's the final countdown. Dan is sent off to get himself tidied up, while the team adds the finishing touches to the flat.
All right?
That's really nice.
Yeah.
That's excellent. Thank you.
Before, the kitchen's speciality was grease and grime. Now it can serve up any dish of the day.
Oh my. I'm speechless. This is unbelievable. Look at it. I've got spaces to cook.
Yeah.
I've got
Space to walk.
walk, yeah. Sink.
Perhaps. You've got a sink again.
Yeah. Look at the cooker. I don't think I've ever seen these shine.
But in future they'll always shine, won't they?
Oh, they will. They will. They will.
And all those bags that were on the floor, we're recycling them. We've got your carrier bag holder there that you can just
Oh, excellent.
You're thrilled?
I am.
His little face.
This bathroom was a health hazard, the toilet treacherous. Now it's a sanctuary of calm and cleanliness.
Oh, lovely. Wow. That is good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Clean.
Not bad.
It is. It's sparkly.
So you've got a bin there, so all the insides of the toilet rolls in there, please.
Oh, brilliant.
Not
Yeah.
on the floor next to the loo.
Different, isn't it?
You could almost eat your dinner off it.
I'd eat a bowl of soup out there any time. I wouldn't have said it yesterday to you, though.
No, I wouldn't go anywhere near it.
Happy? Come on, young man. I can't believe that.
Before, the bedroom was knee-deep in dirty laundry and dust. It's been transformed into a haven for relaxation.
This isn't my bedroom. It's lovely.
I think by removing all the dust and the mildew and the cobwebs in here, it will definitely have a beneficial effect on your health. I'm really confident of that.
If you can't get a woman now with this nice clean... I don't know what you're doing.
I've got the love nest.
You have?
Well, I wasn't. Now, did I say a word?
You're ready to go now.
Any little chinkaraggy.
The lounge was lost under layers of rubbish and rockets. Now it's ready to set Dan's social life alight.
Whoa. This is completely different.
Well, it's still your living room.
Oh, this is fantastic. When I think of how this room was, I couldn't even see the floor.
No, you
A few
couldn't.
days ago. But this is what I dreamed of having. I could have friends back, not just females, but all my mates can come back here after the pub.
And Eli?
Oh, Eli can come round here now. We can
He's a lovely little
sit around and play.
Now, would you like to turn round, please? Because you were a learner, but we feel that actually you've been so good at embracing everything that we've told you.
There we are, young
You
man.
can put that in your bin. First thing to go in the bin.
Yeah.
How's that?
And I hope we never have to go and buy another one and stick it on your back. I hope not.
Thank you.
We're off now.
You're a smasher. You're all right.
Yeah.
Take care. Take care.
Yeah. This has changed my life, and it's going to keep changing it for a while, I think. It's unbelievable. What do you think?
I think it is fantastic.
Yeah. It's been a whirlwind, and it's been worth it. Go, try and catch them. Oh, well done.
This flat definitely now gets my seal of approval. There's just so much space in here for the kids to be able to get the toys down and to play on the floor.
I am so excited down here because this is the first time I've been here in years. Kim and Aggie, I'm pleased you've come.
Do you need Kim and Aggie's help? Or do you know someone who does? Britain's top cleaning team is waiting to hear from you. Go to channel4.com/take part or call 09011 201 204.
And for tips on how to keep your home spotless and germ-free, go to channel4.com/4homes. Next on 4, from incontinence to acne, the clinic is open for those embarrassing illnesses.